Hey, this is Kurt the boat doctor. Hey, I took one look at this boat here and it caught my eye when I drove up this morning at Marina. I said, man, that's a nice looking boat. It looks like about a 17-footer wide. Very nice. They did a lot of work on that boat. I mean, it is very clean. Whoever has this, I'll tell you, I think his name's Combs, he takes good care of it because that's about a 2000 model. And I mean, it looks like it's a brand new boat. The reason I'm down here is that 11580, it must have been sitting. It had a plugged VST, so I'm going to run out and make sure there's no hesitation. It runs smooth. They cleaned it out, I guess. But this is a dynamite. Anyway, I looked at the boat and I said, man, I better take it to the lake. So I'm at the lakeside with Big Jim and myself, the doctor. The boat doctor, that is. But I mean, they really thought of a lot on this boat. See, this is kind of like the modified sleds, the good old sleds with up here stub nose. They rounded the corner with diamond plate, so if you were pulling rope, if you didn't have the anchor caddy, at least it could run up on this. You could use it for a pusher. They put here like this matting they have on there right here. Strakes helps keeps it in a straight line and picks it up quick. A lot of strakes, nice and deep. Pretty much a flat bottom. Spare tire, swing tongue. I mean, very nice. Recessed nav lights, good welds. And that's another nice thing they did, this right here. That helps keep the aluminum from wavering all the way down the side. That was a good idea. Non-skid, rails, polished. Got the nice flooring on it here. Good hinges. Oh, right there even, you put that matting up there. Helps set down, sound deaden it, but again, you probably wouldn't get too much that high, but it'd be a good gripper if you were pulling your anchor. You could put your feet up there without slipping. Cup holders, 18 by 18 flip fish on type seats. We still with them, well, actually this way, because you're going down the road, it keeps the wind this way instead of like that seats that the wind will catch up in there. Box, I mean, this thing's like pristine cleat, grab handle. Nice tall rails here. I like to step up. Now this is interesting design back here. See how this flares out, extension of the hole? There's probably a couple reasons he did that. And you notice those little dips right there, but that was for the, so he wanted to continue the hole back, because on some of these 17s you start putting a 115 and 99, you could get some porpoising, but the advantage this boat's probably got it, it's wide. For, I'm sure this is 17, it looks like an 18 though. But he left those dips in there. So in a way, I don't know, that was just part of it, but he has this angle, so then that gives you more planing surface that helps keep this boat down instead of the porpoising. Also, how he curved that up, that's put maximum water flow to that pump, which that's a delta probably up underneath here with the splash guard. So I mean, very nicely done. 9.9 tillers, I'll run that one as well. Got the 11580 VST job, fuel job, check that out. Transducer bracket. Wow, this thing just, well, he must have run it, but I mean, it looks like the day it rolled out. It looks like he's got the command link gauge, 703 control box, slider cup holders, nice tray there, done off nice. This boat was really, really nice. Good old Chinook up front on his matting up there. Gear bath oil hubs, chine guides, trailer's like brand new, so if and it's been tagged, so it's called an Alaxan XL. So I'll get in here. It does have these tall rails, so I better put this down. Wow, hard to get in. And you got a nice tank right there. Primer bulbs, making sure that's pumped up. That's pumped. Battery. Go in here, lock that baby. Storage. And turn the key on. You got almost a full tank of gas. It is a command link gauge. See how many out? 43 hours, so he doesn't have a lot of hours on here. Nav lights, accessory, bilge pump works, spare, trim works. Very nice. Basically, it's brand new. cup holders, storage. Yeah, that's well built on the hinges. And again, you put this in here for sound deadeners. Storage. Yeah, and you put that matting, that's, he put it on that side. I wonder why he doesn't have it over here. Nice stringers. This is a nice boat. Okay, we'll see how she does out in the water. It should scoot right along with this 11580 jet. See how wide gas fill. Nice drain tray. Yeah. Huh. Oh, and if you're not using that kicker motor, you know, I'd take that tie bar off. You really don't need it because you, well, man, you really don't, because it's a jet for one thing. So you're not going to have a lot of steering with a jet. So really there'd be no need of that, because I could actually use that the way it is for maybe a rudder. I'm going to try that when I'm out there. Okay, Boat Doctor out.